Well, good morning. I see all of these people who had the sheriff's badge before, eager to get it back again. Definite struggle going on here. Superior flings and smoothness, and real smoothness. Good morning to everyone. We are at Foul Bay, just to show you where we are approximately, and I'm saving the beauty for another second. So good morning to all of you all, and greetings from the Rock, greetings from Barbados. I'm sitting down here on one of the pieces of Barbados itself, a beautiful coral mass itself, and as you would have seen, I've just shown you what I call the Zion bench. So I'm going to be showing you some beauty in a minute. You've probably seen it before, but you're going to lose your breath here even if you have seen it before. So hold your breath and get ready for this amazing stuff. Here we go. This is Foul Bay in the parish of St. Philip. Very windy conditions up here, but the first time we're using our microphone set up in this area, so hopefully it'll be great. I know that this poor smooth 4 is going to get blown all over the place, but hopefully we'll be good this morning. A stunning sunrise this morning. Up to about 5 minutes ago, that sun was covered by the clouds. It was just beautiful as it was coming out. As you will see, the sargassum that we talked about 2 days ago at Bel Air has made it down to Foul Bay again. This is all the fresh sargassum that's coming. I don't see any in the ocean, and hopefully this will be it. I say that all the time because I am really hoping that this will be it. Good morning to you all, and I think this is the perfect place for us to say our serenity prayer this morning. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Your will, not ours, be done. Amen. Good morning and welcome to beautiful Barbados. As I had said before, we had done this area in the past. However, I'm going to introduce you today to 121 steps, and I hope you're ready for this here. You will be able to do it in slippers, or you can do it in your beach shoes, or you can do it in whatever you want, but you can go pretty basic. But I wouldn't recommend going barefoot where we're going to be going, just because we will be walking through areas where there could be like broken glass and stuff in the past. Although it's relatively clean, who knows what lays under dead sand. So let's make our journey and enjoy the beauty that I have for you today. Just a beautiful place, beautiful place. This is a proposed site of an upcoming a resort that they've been talking about since 2015. I am praying that will not materialize, because cliffs like this here need to be preserved for our children and our children's children, so they will see what beautiful Barbados is like. If we put resorts on every cliff on this island, on every beautiful beach in this island, we will have nothing to call our own. We will just be able to go to the beach, or we will be on the inside landmass. We will never get a chance to see this kind of scenery here, and I really hope, I don't know the implications of finance and stuff. That is nothing that I am versed on, but I can tell you that I think that we have to say no sometimes, and I know that's been 6 years in the making for that to come online, and I hope that means that it won't happen. But anyhow, this is beautiful, beautiful Foul Bay. This scenery you will not see if that resort is built. Nothing from this cliff. And I'll put up the website later for you. I've looked at it thoroughly over the last few days since I did a post inspection of up here. I hope we don't lose the signal directly below this cliff. That is a possibility. If we do, I will try and get you all to signal area as quick as possible. If we get completely disconnected, please do not lose faith. Hang in there. We'll be back on as soon as I get signal. Just beautiful countryside of St. Philip. The flat parish, but so beautiful. I didn't realize that this section here was so popular. There's a much easier way to this beach, but this is by far the most popular way of doing it. A lot of people are exercising out here this morning and having a beautiful time. Just look at this. Oh goodness. Beautiful, beautiful Barbados. I'm going to preserve my word for later on, so hold tight. I'm going to try my best anyhow. And if I say it early, well, you know me, I'm going to say it again for sure. Just a beautiful place, beautiful scenery. Lots and lots of vantage points on this cliff here. Just on the inside of the growth, you'll find little sections you can go and peep out. I would like to show you that as well. Not really in a rush this morning. Want to show you a comprehensive view of this area from the cliff. Beautiful homes. I do know a couple of people that live along this section here. They've invited me for coffee. You know I'm going to take them up next time they're here. Good morning to you, all of my friends that live in this area. For all these St. Philippians, thank you for giving us our visas this morning to travel to your parish. We're way out in the back right now, as you know. St. Philip is like a different world entirely. Beautiful crane resort in the distance. But you will see the sargassum looks like floating gold. You know, obviously it's not the prettiest thing when it dries out, but goodness, isn't that beautiful on the water? Just look at the shine that's coming off of that, and look at how it looks, like floating gold. Beautiful, beautiful cliffs of St. Philip, really high. Okay, let's go on again. I came up here a few days ago and I did the scouting of these areas just to see what we could be doing, anything that we could do different this time around, and I was just blown away at what I saw coming up. I have not been here for so long, well, to this section, but have a look at what we're about to go down. This is our 121 steps. There are much easier ways to get to this beach. You could drive right down to the beach itself, but this is the way that I've chosen today to show you, because I want you to see the other options of getting to Foul Bay if you want to come, say, to the southern end of the beach and didn't want to drive there. I'm hoping this signal will last, so hang in there, folks, if we lose it. It's a lot of steps, and I decided to cover this going down, because coming back up I would not be able to lick my mouth as I like to do, so you would know I'm doing it down for sure. Coming back up I could take some breathers and relax. Not going down though. Check these steps, just going and going and going. Now the 121 that I mentioned is not the paces in between on the plateau areas. This is actual steps, and we're talking about 6 to 8 inch steps. So if you are coming down here and you don't have someone to pick you up from the other side of the beach and you can't make this kind of steps, I would recommend you take the other option and drive to the beach itself. Now the reason for bringing you here was because I had done this before in a video, never in a live one, but I wanted to point out to you something that a lot of you may not realize when you visit this beach, and I think it's very important to know. You know, the unseen is very important to know as far as I'm concerned. It's definitely interesting to let you see this here and explain to you a little bit of why I rate this as a +4 beach, especially to the south side. Alright, now you would have seen where we were in the cliffs. This is what runs behind this entire cliff for this entire beach, for the entire Foul Bay area. Lots and lots of tracks. Now from the beach itself, you would only see tracks that will lead you through the foliage inward, but you would not realize that this track actually runs the entire length of this beach. So the part I like to bring to your attention is that if you come here with yourself and your girlfriend or your partner, and you lay your towel down and you go to sleep, or you just doze off, you would understand that someone can get from the north end of this beach to the south end of this beach without you having a clue. Now we could take a shorter exit that carries us to the beach, but that is not where I want to take you right now. We will be walking the beach a little later, but due to the sargassum, I'm not going to spend any time on the water's edge, but I'm certainly going to show you this area. Now I don't know how many of you have been to Foul Bay, and I don't know how many of you realize that this runs the entire way behind here, but it is of interest to know for sure. As you will see, there's sheer cliffs everywhere except for the steps that we came down just now. So it really is impossible to get down here, well, unless you're a very good climber and adventurous, unless you, the only way to get down here would be by the steps or by driving down to Foul Bay itself. Now you can see from this path, it is very heavily traveled. So I know there are a lot of residents in this area that exercise, and a lot of people that jog through here and stuff, and this is a hiker's route as well. I know a lot of the Barbados hash harriers, but hash house harriers do run through here as well. But this is well traveled, as you can see. So it's, people do use this to and fro, and I just want you to be aware of what lays behind the foliage that you're seeing on this beach. Now we could walk the entire way, but the beauty is not behind here. But I just want to again point out, this does not stop. This goes for this entire length. Now this is exactly how it is at the Crane Beach North, exactly how it is on most of the coves and the bays in St. Philip. Whether it be Bottom Bay, whether it be Harry Smith, whether it be Palmetto Bay, all of the bays are like this here. They have sheer cliffs with lots of foliage, and then they will have tracks behind them. Behind every one of those, there are tracks. So, you know, when I say +4, it's not to frighten anyone. It's just to let you know that you don't come here on the south side. I'm not saying anything about the north side by the Crane end, but on the south side, you don't come here and lay your towel out and lose the consciousness of what is around you. So that's why I say +4. You bring a couple of friends with you. So, you know, at some stage of the game, someone is putting on tanning oil, someone's getting up to get a drink, someone's shaking off their towel. So there's always someone alert. You know, that is the thing. If you come here by yourself and go horizontal and the beach gravity grabs you and your partner, well, someone can approach you without you even having a clue. Beautiful, beautiful coconut trees in this area. These are, as you can see from the gross size, these are relatively new. Just stunning area. I know there are a couple of my bodyboarding friends that come up here and camp out in this grove here, and then they will surf the southern end of this beach when the conditions are good, which can be really an ultimate surf. It is a dangerous bodyboarding or body surfing place, and that is because the angle of the beach from the water itself comes up sheer steep, and therefore you're not hit onto a surface that's going up gradual, you're hit into the sand. So it's like hitting a wall. You will see how when it hits the close-in surfer, how it's just flashing up in the air, and that would indicate to you how you will get hit into the sand. So if you're coming here and you think you're a great body surfer or a great bodyboarder, I would recommend you be very careful, please, because you can get really hurt up here. This place is very deceiving. It doesn't look big. Right now it's small. This is good conditions right now. This is not bad at all. You could probably swim close to shoreline, but you would have to be careful still. I would recommend, if you are going to swim up here anytime, to do so in the area that our camera is pointing right now. That is probably the safer area along this beach to swim for sure. But be careful, it's not really a swimmer's beach. I would recommend just cooling down here. Just beautiful, beautiful scenery. Now, I don't know how many of you are aware of what the cliff used to look like here, but that biggest rock that you see on the furthest right, that is a part of the cliff that dropped off a few years back. And that, when I say a few years back, I would probably say about 5 or 6 years ago, somewhere in that time frame. Someone could correct me on that, but that's just a guesstimate. I lose track of time quite easily, so I can only give you an average. All of the foliage here, a majority of it is sea grape. Any of you that like sea grapes, well, you would know in season. For them, this is the place to come. You will see what they look like here. These are not the ripe ones. They go a purplish color when they're ripe. Some people say they're delicious. I say, blah, absolutely not. I've already told you all my desires for fat pork, cashew nut fruit, sea grapes, and mobby. Definitely not. If there are the things that are needed to be a Bajan, I could not be a Bajan. Well, I actually would force myself to eat it, because I would most definitely be a Bajan. Even if I didn't like it, I would eat it if that was necessary. This is my rock. I call it my rock, which is shared with everyone. It is from God. It's a gift to me and to everyone else in this world. So I term this as my rock. I feel as though I'm actually a part of this element from this rock, and that is honest truth. My passion burns like a raging fire. That passion cannot be out by water. The only thing that passion can be doused with would be obviously death and eternal life, because I will be leaving this place and moving on. So otherwise to that, I will always be passionate about here. That's why it's easy for me to be excited and all gung-ho and hyper and energetic on the morning, because I don't care how many times I see this, I always marvel at its beauty, and I always give thanks, and I'm always grateful, because this is not something that should be taken for granted. Many of us in Barbados do so. Many of us don't even come to the beach because we don't even realize what is offered, because when we come here, we look at it and just leave. We don't actually absorb the beauty and the gifts that God has given us. So next time anyone that's on here that doesn't usually go to the beach gets the opportunity, come here, bring a chair, sit down, spend a few hours. Don't come here to look at it and leave. Come with your cooler packed and spend the day. Just sit and enjoy the peace and tranquility that these coves can bring you. Just beautiful, beautiful island. This is just one of God's rooms. You know, my sister has told me about that before. She says, every day you go out, Nick, you show people one of God's rooms. And this is the room called Foul Bay, and this is in the parish of St. Philip. I was really hoping there'd be no sarcasm today, but that is not taken away from the beauty of here. All right, we're gonna walk a little bit more. I'm gonna be watching the clock basically. We'll gauge our walk today on my watch. Try to keep it within the 30-minute range so I don't bore you. But I could bore you in 1 minute, but I don't think I can, not with this kind of beauty. This beauty saves me and keeps the attention going. Very, very, very popular picnic spot in Barbados. You'll find massive excursions, any bank holidays. Well, this would obviously be post-COVID. You know, right now that would not be happening because we don't move in mass movements anywhere. But when COVID is finally under control, or whatever happens with COVID, you know, we will be out here in numbers on bank holidays. We get buses, and buses are chartered, all types of buses, ZR vans, and we go to different picnic spots around the island. These are the kind of areas that you can come here and chill out in. Just, here we go. Are you ready for it? Stunning! So, I ought to get that out. I've been biting my tongue all morning. It may have slipped out before, because I say that word so often when it comes to Barbados that I don't even know when I'm saying it, to be honest with you. Beautiful scenery. As you can see, there are many, many locals that use this beach for exercise. I was actually surprised because I didn't realize that many people used to come to this beach in the morning. I saw a group of hikers just on the top of the hill who were advising me on apertures, but I think I'm experimenting with that. But anyhow, they were advising me on it and telling me about setting this aperture and that aperture. Very friendly. First thing this morning, Beja comes and greets me and tells me that. Now, this is one of my girls' favorite beaches. I think she has like 100 and something favorite beaches, but there's some that are a little bit closer to her heart. This one she loves, especially this little treehouse section here. Sitting down here and watching the sunrise is one of the most breathtaking experiences you can possibly imagine. We have been here for sunrise. You've seen some of my shots up here as well, and I did a couple of sunrise shots up here, but beautiful. People have set up little cozy areas like this all along this beach. So, you know, you will come up here and find families picnicking just behind the sea grapes. Now, for me, I'd rather be in front of the sea grapes and look at the beach, but some people are not really captivated by the sea the way I am, or by the beach the way I am. They just want to get out from home and breathe the beautiful fresh air that's all around the coastline of this island, just waiting for them. It is an amazing, amazing island. I can't praise this island enough. I can't tell you enough. I know the thing about it is that I don't have to say a word. I just have to tell you, focus on your screen and you will see exactly what I'm telling you, because I am showing you some of the most beautiful places by the grace of God that you can imagine anywhere in this world. When I was a little fella, I used to see these places and not really appreciate them. But I'll tell you, my appreciation for life started a while back. But since I met my angel in 2016, I have been able to stop and look around and really appreciate and let it absorb itself into me. And that is really the gospel truth. She has really shown me the beauty of life. She's explained to me why it's necessary to stop and stop running about like a headless chicken all the time. You know, that is an important thing. Sometimes in life, God will speak through other people, and He most definitely spoke through her. I call her my angel because since she came into my life has transformed, and it was preparing me for the life that I have found in the last 9 months or so. So I would have to say it was always been a building from the day I met her. Good morning, Angela, my darling. Wish you were here enjoying this with me. You will be soon again. All right, it's time for the dreaded silent 360. So here we go. For those of you that said I couldn't do a 360 in silence, hold that 720 then. We did a clockwise and an anti-clockwise. I'd like to give a little recognition at this stage of the game to where we are right now. That is the EMC. The magical bus ride was actually the brainchild of Mr. Ray Cope. He came a long time ago and started a magical bus ride and sort of like, built the idea of putting this together. So Ray Cope, I thank you, sir, because it has definitely matured into something that is amazing. I would then like to thank my head cheerleader, who jumped straight in from the very first day, the very first video. She took over the role of welcoming people to the country that she is born in and the place that she have not lived for a long time. And she immediately jumped on board and said she wanted to play her part in, bringing people's attention to the beauty of Barbados and sharing the love and joy of a genuine Bajan personality. And then we had 3 can ladies who were added to the group. They were selected by our head cheerleader, and they are amazing people. You all will know who they are because every morning they spend their time from 5:30 or 5 o'clock when they put up the posting until we finish the video and be on into the day. And these are people that are as passionate about Barbados and that love this rock as much as I do. There's no question about that. There's no way that you could be dedicating yourself to what these people do every day. My bus driver is who I used to call my commander, and that's because she was the very first person to ever come on a live with me, and that was way back in probably around September, October of last year. And Tricia, good morning to you, and I thank you so much for everything you've done as well and for getting us safely from point A to point B every morning. These are people, not all of them are Bajans, but these are people that have fallen in love with this country. And I learned when I started this whole campaign was that there are people out there that are as passionate and love this rock as much as anyone that was born here. That is without a doubt. There are people that come back here every year religiously and come back to this place, and when they come here, they meet their friends. They don't come here and just meet people. They meet friends that they have met over the years, go and eat at their homes, spend time with them, and this is what they carry every day forward. Their memories of the Bajan hospitality and the Bajan beauty. So thanks to all of my care team. I love you all for all your dedication, and thanks to everyone that's watching this, whether you're a member of the EMC or whether you're just a person that stumbles on these videos and has a look at Barbados and here's what we bring. I am telling you thank you from the bottom of my heart for being a part of my life. A part of my life that you play a very important role in. And that is my friends, my loved ones, and most definitely who I call my family now. So to all of you all, from Foul Bay and the parish of St. Philip, I want to thank you for being with me today. I want to first of all thank God for giving me the strength, the ability, the hearing, the smell, the vision that I'm able to come out here. And I thank Him for giving me life first of all. And I thank Him for shining that light that I could see eventually in my life, so I had something to follow, something that mattered, something that would make an importance, something that would have people remember me for being a good person and not whoever I was before. I'm not saying I was a bad person, but certainly not who I was before. So I got to thank God for all of those things. I thank God for everything, for the breath that I'm able to inhale right now on this beautiful salt here. You all have a fantastic day. And for all of you that are visiting here right now on the rock, when you watch us here, this is a reminder to get up and explore. Don't just go out there and follow the tourist attractions. They are designed for people that do not know this island. If you know this island, you don't need to go to a tourist attraction. I'm not stopping you or telling you not to go, because I'm just telling you explore, because the tourist attractions do not change year to year that much. Barbados does. The coastline of Barbados changes every year. The sea conditions, the beach conditions, everything. So get out there and explore. And there are some amazing attractions here, some heavenly attractions here. So you visit them. But if you've been here and you visited them in the past, give another side of Barbados a chance. Huh? Come and let yourself be privileged to this stunning natural beauty. You all have an amazing day. You all keep safe, be peaceful. Don't let anybody interfere with your peace, please. Remember, you can always walk away. You do not want to walk away from an argument, even if you have proven your point and you feel bad. You do not want next day to say, I shouldn't have talked to that person that way. I shouldn't have said it that way. I should have chose my words better. Should have is not something you want to be saying tomorrow morning. So if you can do better, do better. If you think it's the best you can do the best you can do. Because the best you can do is all that God asks us to do. Have a great day, everyone, and stay safe. Love you all the blessings, and warm hugs from Barbados to you.